Well, good day, everyone. Hey, I'm back in the seat here, man, trying to get some stuff squared away. I was in charge of a PT session this morning, and my little buddy Grogu here was my demonstrator. And people were shocked to see that little green monster there, man, could knock out 50 push-ups in about a minute and a half. He was getting it done. You should have seen him, man. I mean, Yoda would be proud for sure. Hey, listen up. Troops. If pain and suffering is what you experience from failure, good, because pain is not your enemy. You see, pain is your proof that you're alive. Pain is your receipt that you tried. Pain is the evidence that you stepped into the arena. And the arena doesn't hand out participation trophies. It hands out bruises. It hands out embarrassment. It hands out rejection. It hands out the kind of disappointment that makes you sit in the car in silence and stare at the steering wheel like it owes you an explanation. You see, so let me say this as clearly as I can. Pain is proof you're alive, not proof you're broken. And I'm telling you right now, if you're hurting, if you're suffering, if you're tired, if you're embarrassed, if you feel like life knocked you down and then you ask, want another one? You're not weak. You're not finished. You are not done. You are in training there, high speed. And today I want to talk about what pain, suffering, and failure can teach you. Because success doesn't teach you much. Success feels like good. Success is a reward, but failure is a teacher, man. I mean, failure is a drill instructor. Oh, failure is a mirror. Failure is the moment where life grabs you by the collar. I thought you said something else, huh? And says, who are you really? Now listen, you already know my formula. F plus RR equals S. That's failure plus right response equals success. Not failure plus excuses, not failure plus blaming, not failure plus hiding, failure plus the right response. That's the formula. That's the mission. And I'm going to prove it to you with one story. And then I'm going to give you 4 lessons you can carry for the rest of your life. And the story is about a man you've heard of, but maybe you don't know, exactly what he went through. Jensen Huang. Yes, that Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia. The man leading one of the most powerful companies in the world. But before he was the boss, before he was the legend, before he was the man people praise, he was just a kid born in Taiwan who moved to the United States as a child. And from what has been shared publicly, his early school experience was brutal. I mean, he faced hardship, he faced isolation, he faced bullying, he faced cruelty, he faced the kind of treatment that makes a child feel unsafe, the kind of treatment that makes a child feel like they don't belong, the kind of treatment that makes you wonder, why am I even here? Well, and I want you to hear me. That kind of pain does something to you. It can break you or it can build you. It can make you bitter, or it can make you better. It can make you hide or it can make you rise. And Jensen Huang didn't just survive. He kept going, he worked, he hustled, he learned, he grew. He did jobs people looked down on, like being a dishwasher and a busboy. Been there, done that. And he kept stacking his skills, stacking discipline, stacking resilience, stacking vision, until one day the world looked up and realized the kid who was once targeted became the man leading the future, That's not just a business story. That's a human story. That's a failure story. That's a pain story. That's a respond and rise story. Oh yeah. And that's what I'm trying to give to you today. Not a cute quote, not a motivational poster. I mean, a real life battle plan. So here are 4 reasons you can learn from pain, suffering, and failure. Write them down, right? Because these 4 lessons will change how you see your life. Lesson number 1, pain is information, not a life sentence. You see, pain is not a verdict. Pain is data. Pain is a message. Pain is your mind and body saying something happened, something matters, something needs attention. But too many people treat pain like a prophecy. They treat pain like it means I'll never recover. I'll never win. I'll never love again. I'll never succeed. I'm not built for this. No, pain doesn't mean you're finished. Pain means you're human. Pain means you're alive. Pain means you cared enough to even try. And let me tell you something. If you never feel pain, you're probably not doing anything worth doing. So, because discomfort builds greatness. Comfort builds excuses. Comfort builds delay. Comfort builds a life where you're safe, right? But you never become who you were meant to be. So when pain shows up, don't panic. Process it. And then ask yourself, what is this pain trying to teach me? That's the right response. That's the fantastic way. Lesson number 2. Suffering reveals identity. You see, you don't really know who you are until life squeezes you, man. Pressure reveals character. Pain reveals priorities. Failure reveals what you believe. Because when life hits you, man, you find out if you're the kind of person who quits or the kind of person who adapts. You find out if you're the kind of person who blames or the kind of person who builds. You find out if you're the kind of person who collapses or the kind of person who climbs. Come on, get it. Let me put it in plain words. Nobody can talk confidence when life is easy. Anybody can grind quotes when things are going well, but suffering is the truth serum, man. Suffering asks you one question. Are you really about that life? I'm telling you, you are. You just forgot. You got distracted. You got tired. You got hit. But you're still here, baby. Still here grinding. Huh? And if you're still here, like most of you are, you still have purpose. So don't let suffering define you. Let it refine you. Lesson number 3, failure forces skills that success never demands. You see, success doesn't demand much from you. In fact, success is like a friend who shows up when you're already winning. But failure demands everything. Failure demands humility. Failure demands adjustment. Failure demands learning. Failure demands discipline. Failure demands endurance. Failure demands leadership. And let me say something that people don't want to hear. Sometimes failure is happening because your current version of you is not strong enough, skilled enough, disciplined enough, or prepared enough to hold what you say you want. And that's not an insult. That's an invitation, because failure is saying, upgrade. Come on now, upgrade this thing here, you. Failure is saying, level up. Failure is saying, you want a new life? Become a new person. And that's why I love my formula, baby. F plus RR equals S. Failure plus right response equals success. So failure doesn't equal success by itself. Failure plus the right response equals success, right? So what's the right response? The right response is, I will learn, I will adjust, I will train, I will seek help, very important, I will keep going. That's how you turn pain into power. Lesson number 4. Your response decides your rank in life. Let me bring it home to you this way. I've spent many years of my life in the United States Army. I have served with leaders in war and in peace. I've watched people under pressure, and I'll tell you the truth. 2 people can go through the same storm and come out completely different. One becomes wise, one becomes bitter, one becomes stronger, one becomes weaker, one becomes a leader, one becomes a quitter. What's the difference? The response. It's not what happens to you, it's how you respond that matters. Come on now, you know this. That's not a slogan, that's not survival, that's hoo-ah, leadership, that's life. And if you can master your response, you can master your future. Because you don't get to control the world, but you do get to control your next decision. So you get to control your next step, your next breath, your next move. So I want you to start saying this. I may not control what happens, but I control what happens next. That's a commander mindset, right? That's respond and rise. So listen to me. If you're in pain right now, and many people are, and I'm not trying to make light of that. If you're suffering right now, if you're in failure right now, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not broken. You are built and being built. You are being trained. You are being shaped. And one day, the same pain you hate today will become the proof that you survived and the story that saves someone else's. So take your pain and turn it into purpose, right? Take your failure and turn it into fuel. Because failure is not the problem. It's the beginning. And remember the formula. F plus RR equals S. Foxtrot plus Romeo, Romeo equals Sierra. Failure plus the right response equals success. The goal, respond and rise. Hey, look, if you want to work with me, reach out to me at georgeandmilton.com. Or if you want to know more about what I do, you can contact me at americasfailurecommand@gmail.com. For those who want to go deeper, man, go out there and get those high-speed books that I've actually written. Failure is not the problem. It's the beginning of your success, right? Got a book, a workbook, and a journal with that one to help you dive a little bit deeper. Leadership for you high-speed leaders. If you want to understand what leaders do and how leaders get things done when they fail, pick up my book, Failure's Not the Problem. It's your leadership. And also children. Children are our future. So I've written 2 kids books. One is Georgie a Failure? And the other is Failure, Grace, and Her Failure-tastic Experience. Those are excellent books, I think. Obviously I do because I wrote them, right? So look here, go ahead and support a brother, man. Get out there and get those books and get up to speed. And for all of you guys and gals who are interested in podcasts, I have a podcast out. Failure's Not the Problem is the name of it. So go up and take a listen. And something I've started just here recently, about a month ago, is I've started my own YouTube channel. It's Milton's Monday Motivational Message. So you don't miss any messages on Mondays, go out there, take a peek at that and listen. Hey, look, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a single episode on the podcast or on the YouTube channel. Hey, look, it's been fun as always. I'm looking forward to hearing back from some of you guys. Rate this thing, send out me some messages. If there's anything you want to hear me talk about, or maybe want to be a guest on that High Speed podcast, man, come on, send me a message or 2. Look forward to hearing from you. This is Major Failure-tastic. See you at the hilltop out here. Take care, guys.